Well, Ukrainians welcomed the new year amidst intense Russian shelling. Numerous blasts were heard in Kyiv and in other parts of the country soon after midnight. This follows yesterday's wave of Russian-led missile attacks on several Ukrainian cities. Sarah Larniuk is tracking the latest developments for us from London. So, Sarah, good morning. What more can you tell us about the latest strikes?
Yeah, good morning, Hillary. Ukrainians marked the new year quite differently than Canadians would have. Curfews, of course, remain imposed since February 24th. Those were in place, so it made any gathering difficult for anyone who might have wanted to celebrate. But under the continued threat of an air raid alert, the mood for celebration was certainly dulled. Attacks over the last 24 hours have proven deadly, killing at least one person in the capital, sending dozens to hospital across the country. The sites hit were not limited to electricity infrastructure and military targets. Numerous residential areas were hit, as well as a central hotel in Kyiv. The attacks that began midday yesterday continued into the new year. Ukraine's Air Force Command reported that they had shot down 45 Iranian-made Shahed drones overnight. Andrei Nebotov, the head of Kyiv's police, posted an image to Telegram showing one of these drones that had been downed, and on it, in Russian, it said, "Happy New Year." So it's just quite a different celebration than one would have hoped for in Ukraine.
And all of these attacks are coming at the same time that we've heard quite defiant messages from leaders on both sides of the conflict. So what's going on there?
Ukraine's President Volodymyr Zelensky addressed the nation twice yesterday, once after the attacks and a second one in an actually planned New Year's message. Uncharacteristically, he spoke in Russian to the Russian people, and he attacked their country's president, saying, "Your leader wants to show you he's leading from the front and his military is behind him," he said. Quote, "But in fact, he is hiding behind the military, his missiles, the walls of his residences and palaces. He's hiding behind you, and he's burning your country and your future. No one will forgive you for that terror. No one in the world will forgive you for that. Ukraine will not forgive." So really powerful words from the Ukrainian president. Meanwhile, the Russian president, Vladimir Putin, was clearly aiming to try and rally morale. Video shows Putin with soldiers shaking their hands, congratulating them on participating in this deadly war. He said that the West had provoked Russia to invade Ukraine and that Western powers were using Ukraine to destroy Russia. The quote was, "The West lied about peace. It was preparing for aggression," he said, "and now they are cynically using Ukraine, its people, to weaken and split Russia," he said.
Okay, Sarah, thank you for this. Sarah Larniuk for us reporting in London.